Wow, that last episode sure was something, huh? Let's scale it back a bit.
Rosh. This is RawshTWOW.
Oh boy, it's the semifinals. I think this is the second time I've ever hosted to race the stage, which I said plan for the finals extra special. Let's start this a bit differently from normal. As you know, almost half of this round's responses are dummies. So, to increase retention, here are some scores you're gonna see. These may belong to the winning response, the losing response, heck, I might just be lying and this could all be dummies. The VPR is 14, just so close to a target of 15, but hey, that probably won't change anything. I want to thank you, the Supervoters, since apart from my life, getting enough votes for these is like the other thing that's slowing this trial down. Thank you Pulsar, Voy, Mindflex, DT, Heiakim, Lakoti, Chomik, Too Snowy, Cringecat, X, Reed, Kohaki, Ben, and Verigold. No confessions or jerseys for now, which is fine since this 12th entire shtick is doing barely what's necessary, which has only recently changed. I'll be starting roles and contestant flips this round though, but late than never, right? Now then, let's do this. The prompt was, you wake up in the middle of a forest, filled with alien wildlife. After escaping, you realize the potential business opportunities on the horizon. How do you effectively exploit this piece of nature? This prompt was originally scrapped because of Lit 12 Season 2 Round 1 having a really similar prompt. But oh well, I'm a dumbass, I forgot to change it. I promised in a poll that would make these results more interesting, so more work for me, I guess. The final 3 responses, the best from each of our semi-finalists: Horn, Mindflex, Dawn. Let's find out who makes it to the finale, and who gets left in the dust. Horn, you're just awesome. For round 10, you still had the rest of the alumni that almost felt guaranteed that you'd be there in the finale. Like, you almost priced 5 times in a row, and the only reason you didn't is because you priced it for round 5 and 7. Paired up with round 9, and you were blazing ahead of Mindflex and Dawn, with Mindflex just catching up with you, even after winning twice. But the last 2 rounds have been quite unforgiving, and you're here now. May your clowning career live on in history books. See you soon.
Winner of the last round, our power Trower Horn. 58.33%. Not bad. Probably safe, maybe not. Oh my god, it's Horn! With a lovely response. Very close to Ian's score, but just not the
And here we are, at the cusps of the finale to end the only 25B TWOW that's outlived the hiatus between TWOW's end and EWOW's beginning. With the exception of Very TWOW. And with that, my release from this project is imminent. To be honest, this project has followed my life in no way any other project I've ever done has. I'll say more later as part of the finale, but until then, your prompt, my finalists, is, with infinite time and limitless power, was something trivial you achieved, while doing it in the most roundabout way possible. 100 characters, 3 responses each. You get a week to respond, or until both of you respond, whichever is quicker. Till next time, I butt stuff.